Welcome to English School. Dear learners, to sharpness of a knife, we make coalition with sense, as well as to improve the intellectual level of human being, we have to debate with each other, which will move brain-to-brain interactions. These brain-to-brain interactions will overcome the various level of lackings, such as lack of information, lack of logic, lack of throwing presentation, lack of style of presentation, lack of knowledge, fear to speak, or above all, the rational development or supremacy may determine. Dear learners, there may have the variation in opinion about kinds of debate programs, but we almost everybody is in the same point, that is, parliamentary debate is the most and widely used debate program all over the world. So dear learners, in this video we are going to know about parliamentary debate. So not for sake of the debate, we have to know the rules and regulation of debate. How to debate? What are the rules and regulation of a parliamentary debate? In case of parliamentary debate, there may have to maintain some rules and regulations. Now we're going to know. First one, point of TION, point of information. This is parliamentary debate. Point of information and point of information, and second thing, okay, point of order. Okay, third one, point of personal privilege. Point of personal privilege. So there are, in case of debate program, we have to maintain points of information, points of information, points of information, points of order, and points of personal privilege. So first of all, we are going to know about points of information. So what is point of information? Whenever your opposition speaker will provide an information that is wrong, whenever you will get that your opposition member or opposition speaker is providing any wrong information, or the information is not correct, then you can raise your hand and you can say points of information. My opposition speaker has said that today's people of Bangladesh is traveling towards indefinite destination. That is wrong. That is the wrong information. Today's people usually traveling and running towards definite destination. Day by day, the people is being smarter. Whatever we people were yesterday, we are not today like that, right? Whatever we are today, whatever we won't be tomorrow. So day by day, people is being updated. So we are making ourselves update. So we people are traveling towards definite destination. Exactly, we are maintaining an action plan. Another example, my opposition speaker, my honorable speaker, my opposition, another speakers has said that our country, basically our country's people is being poor day by day. This is not actually true. If we follow the GDP, that will get that it is being increased. So as the GDP is increasing, so why, I don't know, how have you said that the we people are being poor day by day? Another example, my opposition speaker has said that in this year around 2 lakhs people, 2 lakhs candidates will struggle for the BCS exam. That is wrong information. In this year, about 4 lakhs people will struggle for the BCS. So in these ways, you can use the points of information. Then we are going to know about points of order. So when you get that your opposition member or opposition speaker having any speech or having anything or doing anything that is out of rules and regulation of debate, whatever he or she is doing that is breaking the rules and regulation of debate, then you can raise your hand and you can say, right, point of order. So then you can say point of order. So we are going to know the example of points of order. Opposition speaker is not in the motion. Another example, you can say my opposition speaker, the language he is using is offensive. He's repeating the same points that he has already made. We are going to know the points of personal privilege. So whenever your opposition member personally hit you, then you can raise your hand and you can say points of personal privilege. So we are going to provide you some example of points of personal privilege. So firstly, you can say, right, my honorable speaker, my opposition speaker said that we are suffering from mental problem. By this way, you can raise your hand and you can say point of personal privilege. That means if we get that any speaker hitting yourself personally, that is, then you can use point of personal privilege. So dear learners, we have come to know some rules and regulation of debate program. This is called English debate. English debate. Debate is called English debate program. So follow in a debate program there will be government party and opposition. There will have government party and opposition. So in government party there will be prime minister and leader of the house. The prime minister and leader of the house. That one will get 4 minutes. There is a distribution of the time. The prime minister and opposition leader, prime minister and leader of the house, he will get or she will get 4 minutes, and member of the cabinets and in charge of the ministry, that one will get 5 minutes, and the member of the treasury bench will get 5 minutes. And now we are going to know about the opposition. The leader of the opposition. That one will get 5 minutes. Follow here. The prime minister is getting 5 minutes first, and the leader of the opposition is getting 5 minutes first. He's getting 4 minutes and he's getting 5 minutes. Now the deputy leader of the opposition is getting 5 minutes, and the member of the opposition bench is getting 5 minutes. So the later one and the last, finally the prime minister and the leader of the house will get another 4 minutes. He'll get another 4 minutes, and finally the leader of the house will get another 3 minutes. So in together is 4 and 4 8 and 5 and 3 8. So this is the members will be there, and you basically the number of the members of the debate can be increased. It depends on situation. It depends on you. You can increase the number, right? The member of the opposition bench and the member of the treasury bench. Okay, this member can be changed or can be increased. Okay, now we're going to know about the mark calculation. The mark calculation, it is the standard way. I'm going to provide you the standard information. It is the 30 marks is based on 30 marks. Standard way to calculate the mark of the debate is based on a proposition and strategy. It will carry 5 marks, and presentation will carry 5 marks, and another pronunciation and manner of the articulation, it will carry another 5 marks, and analysis of the theory, it will carry 5 marks. And also the application of the logic and splitting of the logic, it will carry another 5 marks. And the last or final, the knowledge of facts, it will carry 5 marks. So in together it will be 30 marks. Sometimes they are calculating the 50 mark, right? Internationally, some debate in some debate program, they are calculating the mark on 50. So the 50, basically they are considering the knowledge of fact in presentation. The presentation and knowledge of fact is coming together. They are using, and they are using in a 5 marks. So in together, then it would be the five categories, 5 categories of distribution or calculating of the mark. Then it will be the each mark is 10. Then 10 into 5, it must be 50. And some debate program, they're also calculating the 100 mark. Is coming like this. Yes, 20 plus 5 is coming 100 mark. But in international way, internationally, right, we're using 30 mark. Right? There's 30 mark. 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5. Whatever I have given here. In this way, the internationally the mark is being calculated. Dear learners, now I'm going to provide you some tricks and tricks by what easily you can dominate your opposition. So I'm going to provide you some tips or some points that you can use and you can apply, and easily you can dominate or you can control your opposition. So now first one is you can say over again and again, I'm trying to understand my opposition to come to the main point, but I don't know whether they have interested in coming or they can't understand the topic properly. So you can use another hints, like you can say, right, my opposition should have understood topic properly before coming to the days, as as they are not in the motion, always they are trying to say something out of this motion. So they should have understood the topic properly before coming to the days, as they're mixing up everything. So you can apply this kind of technique. You can also say before the dais, speaking a lot about without any specific ground, it doesn't mean that you have done a great job. So you have done a great job, rather it is nothing but wasting time. So you can use that kind of sense, and you can also use in this sense, you have to know, my dear opposition leader, maybe they have forgotten that a stage or the dais is not the place of emotion. So you are not allowed to apply here your emotion. So you have to apply your logic here. It's really easy to awaken a person who is really in sleep, but it is quite impossible to awaken a person who is pretends to be in sleep. So you can apply this kind of sense, and you can also apply that, yes, a cat may be black and white. It doesn't mean that a cat may be black or white. It doesn't matter. Thing is that what can it does. So my opposition leader is not giving emphasis on their quality. So you have to have that kind of sense at the time of making debate. Okay, so dear learners, now we are going to already maybe you have the idea about English debate. Now, okay, one thing I'm going to share now. One thing I'm going to share with you. To have the idea about room layout. Room layout. it would be like podium, judges, like judges can be, it can be podium. Proposition, opposition, right? There with the podium, the proposition member can be 3 or more than that. Yes, opposition is 3 or more than that. Okay, and and this place will be audience. Audience, the audience, and also, right, this place can be the timekeeper, or also the chairperson. This is the standard. This is standard layout of the room. So you can follow at the time of getting debate. Whenever you will arrange any debate program, so you can decorate your room. You can decorate your room following this layout. It would be really fantastic and it would be nice looking. So dear learners, you have got very smart way of making parliamentary debate. As we know that all over the world, parliamentary debate is most and widely used debate program. So it would be really helpful for you to make yourself actor and actress at the time of getting debate. Whenever you will debate with others or is others, it will help you very much to make yourself dynamic in English speaker. Thank you very much for watching video. Please subscribe our channel.